Peace, my family, and roll back to all. And those coming out at a good cocoon for the first time, welcome. This your girl, the butterfly, and we about to take off. Let's fly. Just want to send you all that good healing energy your way. Peace, love, happiness, harmony, and abundance. Hope you guys are out there keeping your mind right. And that good 9 mind. How y'all feeling today? It's a good question to ask yourself each and every day. Making sure that you really being honest with yourself and begin to, cleanse your energy and move up in your higher nature. And most definitely doing what? Cleansing. Cleansing the lows. I came on here today to express. And again, how y'all feeling? I know it's a lot going on right now on the planet. And the question is, are you working on you? Because yes, it can be a lot going on the planet, but if it doesn't have anything to do with you at this present moment as far as you working on you, that should be focus. Don't get distracted. Certain things must happen, and it's already been written, right? So you must understand, and I know it's hard sometimes to maneuver with our emotions at times when you're seeing a lot happening and a lot going on. At the same time, we must understand that things gotta happen for things to happen. So, yeah, and it is sometimes a tough pill to swallow at times, and it's sad, and it makes you feel, a lot of different things. At the same time, it's balanced, so it is also still, at the same time, a lot of happiness and love happening as well within yourselves. So again, we must understand that your focus should be only on the positive. And when you begin to focus only on the positive, and you know that the negative and things like that is around, but you got to remember to keep your focus on positive things, because it can most definitely drain your energy, and it's already heavy enough on that end. Especially if you're moving within your lower frequencies. Oh yeah, it's already heavy. So you don't need no more added to your plate. You feel me? Don't need no more. If anything, it's time to cleanse the plate. Cleanse your plate. Get some stuff off of there. And so, I just came on here to just, again, check on y'all. Because if you're seeing what I'm seeing and you've been doing your due diligence and researching and reading and studying, then through time you'll begin to piece it all together. Because our master teacher, Dr. Malachi has given us everything we need, all the tools that we need to be successful in this room. And so it's up to us to decide what path you're going to choose and go for it. Because the Most High sends help. And it's up to you to, take heed to it or not, right? And again, we're in this time where we just don't have no more time to play. We've been out of time in a sense. But again, we have grace, and we might as well use it very well and use it wisely, because at the same time, it's like this. You have to choose your soul, or you're going to choose your flesh. And if you let your flesh win, it's going to trap you here in these lower realms. If you let your soul win, oh man, you're flying up. You're flying up. to the Most High and within the heavens, right? The new heaven and the new earth, right? So we really have to understand that it's not even no time for no play. We have to make a decision and move on it. And again, through the scrolls that I've put out thus far, that's most definitely going to get you going. And I'm sure a lot of other people are putting out, different scrolls and, also, people selling them in the bookstores, online, and things like that. Don't be afraid to ask questions. Don't be afraid to say what you need to say to get you going. If you have any questions, if you're on the journey and you have any questions, because that's what's going to help you get you going. People won't know, I won't know unless you ask. And so we got to stop moving in fear, and we have to start moving in love. And if you do have any questions on, how to maneuver or things like that, I'm here. And me saying these things to you is out of love. And I've been there. And I had to maneuver it on my own, because I wasn't really locked into a community, and I didn't find out anything about this until, later on, after the community and the land was gone at the time. And that's, my journey. But I will say, by me, diligently doing my deep study and getting on the ball, it most definitely helped with raising my consciousness levels up where it needs to be, and cleansing myself where I need to be, purifying myself where I need to be. And it's an ongoing process at that. It's like you're never gonna be where you feel like you need to be, but at the same time it's like this. You're always gonna be on that cleansing, purifying your soul all the way up until the time comes. And that's what I mean by that. And I just know that, for y'all to question if this stuff is even real, for the ones that just, feel like this is some type of illusion that, I'm speaking on and things like that. Let me let y'all know that that's so far from the truth. Because, again, I didn't see ships. I didn't see the crafts myself, for myself, in my own experience. And other things have transpired for me to know, that things are real, and I'll have to decide or talk to the Most High to see if it's okay to say certain things at this time. But I just will say, to let y'all know that, for another person out here that question, our extraterrestrial, celestial beings, interdimensional beings, multidimensional beings are real. They are real. Just as much as any prophet has came down, coming to teach you a message, and they came in human form. They didn't come in, in spirit and spookism. They came in human form. Yahshua Jesus came in human form. All the prophets, noble prophets, came in human form. So we must remember that, one moment, we must remember that things are really just not what it seems, and everything that they have taught you on the world side of things is really not what it seems, and it's been a lie. It's a straight up lie. The greatest story ever told, in the words of our master teacher, Dr. Malachi. In order for you to get the truth and the facts behind it, oh man, our master teacher got it for you. One moment. So family, If you need the tools and you need help, I'm here. And again, that's what's going to help you raise your consciousness levels up and get the right knowledge so you can begin to know how to move on this, right? Knowing your history, renewing your history is very key. For people that don't know, don't know, that's needed. Again, that's the treasure. Because that's how you're going to know more about the knowledge of yourself and know what's happening here on the planet in detail. And know the truth. Because knowing the truth, know the truth, and it will make you free. You have to know it. You have to know it. That's how you're going to be free. That's how you're going to be free. That's why you're going to break free from the matrix. That's how you're going to be free, break free from this realm. That's how you're going to make yourself free. Of course, applied to your life, living the lifestyle is real. And it's all interconnected. So we must understand that it requires a lot of responsibility and accountability for your actions and what you do. And again, this is a ongoing process. It takes time. Be patient with yourself. It's not like I got it and that's it. You're going to be doing this for a lifetime and on, But again, for the ones that are ready to purify your soul and get your mind right, we're here. And, we're here to help. So, again, don't be afraid to ask any questions. And you're still going around trying to figure out what's going on. Well, our master teacher gives those answers, whether people like it or not. Because again, our culture is based only on facts and science. That is it. So we must understand that we must have an open mind. Because again, no one has brought you any of the information that is going to awaken your inner being. The way that our master teacher has done it. Awaken your inner being. And if you stick on a path and you don't let go of the rope and you stick to it, oh man, you'll be in your light body. So for everybody that's trying to figure out how to maneuver ascension and things like that, our master teacher got the right knowledge for us, got the treasure, got the gifts for us. But instead, people are, I don't know, where y'all at with it? Because this is my experience of dealing with people and trying to let them know what's up, and they are still confused, and they still confused out here. Many people asking questions about the case and things like that, and I'm just like, my answer to that is, if we're saying that he's innocent, because he is, period, he's innocent, and you want to go along with what the world is saying, that's strike one. Anything that the world is saying, and you've been warned about how the world moves and what the world is saying, you're supposed to be moving the total opposite. That's a red flag. Flag on the play. I don't know. Maybe I just think it's too simple at times. It's simple. But maybe for other people, people then rekindled their statements and like, really? I don't understand how people's minds get stuck there. I don't get it. They just get stuck there. Without having all of the information, without knowing anything about it. All they see is this, that, and that's it. I'm not messing with that. Like, really? Family. You gotta dig deeper, man. You gotta dig deeper. And the reason why they don't want him out is because he's speaking the truth. Straight up, and that's it. And they don't want the truth out. That's it. That's all that it is. They don't want you to know who you are. They don't want you to awaken to the reality of things. They want you to stay asleep. They want you to be food. And I don't know about y'all, but that's why it's so crucial when the Most High sends your help that you take heed and stop listening to the people in the world that's leading you astray. And again, look around. Just check around at your life. Look around at what's happening, what's going on. Don't you know the Most High sends help to every nation of people? Don't you think, the Most High will send help? Everybody's praying and asking for help. Don't you think the Most High sends you help? Question, family. But when help comes, it's a setup. When the help comes, you slander, act like, it don't exist. You run from it like it's a poison, like you don't even want to know anything about it. People run. Why? Because the truth hurts? Find out you've been living a lie? I know, it hurts. But once you get past the pain and all of that, of the hurt of being lied to, I cried too, But now it's time for you to stand up in your power and get up and stand up in your being. And know that the Most High is with you. And yes, he deceived the whole world. People think they got it. Oh, he deceived the whole world. So everything that everyone is on thinking that's just what it is. The whole world, it's going to be the stuff that people, are persecuted for and people think are crazy. And I don't know anybody on this planet that has given as much facts and science to us to build us up as much as our Master Teacher, Dr. Malachi York, has done and still doing. And for people to just brush it off because of what the world says, strike two. They try to make people deaf, blind, and dumb with blindfolds on so they can't see. And if you get out of the world, maybe you will. If you stop being so worldly, maybe you will. Maybe you will begin to see. But you gotta not be afraid to step out into the so-called known. Because again, it will become known to you. You will know where you're at. You will know where you're going. You will know what direction you're going. You will know. It's not going to be the unknown anymore. Things are going to be revealed to you through time and patience and divine timing and the Most High's timing. But you can't sit here and feel like, oh yeah, because everybody is doing that's, being a follower and not taking control of your life and being responsible for your life and your soul. Because only you can decide for yourself where you really want to be. And the reality of it is, are you going to accept the truth or not? And that's it. That's it. So I put out the scrolls on my channel, and they're for you. Send to yourself. Do a study. Check it out for yourself. Again, in our Master Teacher's words, don't believe nothing I say. Check it out for yourself. And then you decide for yourself what path you choose. And again, I'm saying this because I had to choose a path too. And it's real, family. And for people to have all these questions and everything, he put it all in scrolls. He put it all in the scrolls, family. All of it. It's there. Answering all your questions. And people, for some reason, still question. And I just don't get it. I just don't get it. It's so much information. You will be still reading for a lifetime. Because how this world is set up, it keeps you so busy that you don't even have time to get to read. Because you're so distracted with everything you have to do throughout the day, work and all the other things that you do in your routine in life. That's on purpose. So you don't spend time with the Most High on the Sabbath and get your mind right, and each and every day set aside time to study and read. That's the thing. So we have to start setting time for what's more important and knowing what times we're in right now and be smart about it. And stop getting distracted with all these big, huge events that's happening that are very important and sad at the same time. And of course, prayers go out. But I will just say, it's a lot of stuff happening all at the same time. And you have to start centering and bringing in your focus. Because certain things are outside of your control. Things must happen. But you got to focus on what you got to do for you. And where you at. And what you got going on. Not all on social media and TikTok looking at everybody else's life and what the world they got going on. Or playing on TikTok yourself and getting distracted. Even if that is a business for you and that's how you bring in your money. Don't be on it all day long to where you don't spend time with our Creator, the Most High. You have to start creating boundaries and balance. It's very important. Because everything you do, whether you know it or not, is being watched. And you got to start setting time for what's important. And you can't serve two masters. So everybody has to make a choice. Including me. And that's real, family. That's love. Love is being real. Love is telling the truth, even when it's bitter and you don't like it. It's the truth. And that's what's going to help you grow. I don't know who want to be lied to all the time and just living in la la land. That's what's going to get you trapped and tricked out here. And at the end of it all, you're going to be looking around like, what? Why did I do that? What was I thinking? You don't want to be there, family. You don't want to be on that path. Crossroad path, you don't want to be there. Self-destruction path, you don't want to go that route. Destroying yourself, you don't want to do that. Because you're destroying your own self by following along in the devil's world. In the matrix, playing around. And we don't play around in that world. Because that world ain't got nothing for you. Nothing. But pain, death, and sorrow. Nothing there. Got you all in the material. That's a trap. To get out the rim, you have to eliminate desires of the world. You have to conquer it. There's nothing wrong with having things. It's when you begin to value, say, oh yeah, because I have these things, this makes me who I am. You are way more than your materialistic things. Way more. You are priceless, babes. You are priceless, loves. I hope y'all know that. Y'all are priceless. No value. What do you mean? What do you mean? Value on this, value on that. You know what makes you successful? Is when you're pleasing to the Most High. In the eyes of the Most High. That's it. All this success and all this stuff that's in the world, okay, yeah, that's all good. That's all good, but that's not why you're here. That's not why you're here. That's why most people, when they get to the top of the pyramid in the world side of things, they're looking for something else. They want something more. They're trying to connect to something higher. It's never enough, or they're suffering and they're trying to find their way. But you're successful in this world. But are you successful in the Most High's eyes? And don't think that you're not worthy. Because you can clean up your life if you choose to. You can get up and get back home. You can clean your temple, your house. If that's the most important thing to you. And oh man, that must be the most important thing to you, is to clean your house. Oh man. Y'all know this life is temporary? Don't you want to be secure, and when that time comes for you, that you know where you're going? You don't want to be in fear when that time comes. You don't want to be in fear and wish you would have done and have so much explaining to do. Because again, the way I studied and read it is that there's not going to be any really explaining one moment. So it's not going to be any explaining, because the truth has already been out. And it's just going to be on some, did you accept it or not? What did you do while you were here? Did you accept your ancestors? Did you accept the truth for what it is? Did you get into following the laws of the Most High?